Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today, a couple of housekeeping things, some meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. Follow me on this channel, Anonymous T Podcast, my main channel, Anonymous T, my tickety talk for 72 more days at Anonymous T Podcast. Also follow me on the gram, on the Instagrammy, Anonymous Reality T. Free to like, free to comment, and free to share, and repost and all of the things. So we got to get into it. I just watched the first episode of Netflix's Rags to Riches. So some familiar faces. SHARELLE, who is the on and off fiance of Chad Ochocinco, is the star, and I presume the show was greenlit under the assumption that Chad Ochocinco would be a part of it because they had the first scene. Also, she also was formerly on Netflix's Selling Tampa, which I think was unfairly canceled because I felt like it had a little bit more class and poise and elegance to it than what this is about to become. And then we have Ashley, who I remember on the E Network was on that WAGS show, and I remember her and Darnell were like besties, and they were like super nice, super humble. But I feel like on this show, they've got like Ashley being super messy, and it's giving cliquish because already, prior to the show coming out, we had the announcement that via Club Shay Shay, Ashley, Amari Stoudemire's ex-wife, as well as SHARELLE, have this Humble Baddies podcast, right, that they're pushing, that's under Shay Shay Media. So, basically, the first episode is what I'm going to talk about in this video, because it's just giving high school. I think SHARELLE thinks that she's Shawnee O'Neal for some reason, and I just don't understand. I don't understand what hierarchy they're talking about. I feel like at this point, you know what you're signing up for if you're choosing to embark in something with these athletes or with these rappers or whatever. And so, nonetheless, the major storyline of episode 1 was Rick Ross's baby mama ex-girlfriend Stoney, and how she was the one that 50 Cent leaked the sex tape, basically released Revenge P, right, in his beef with Rick Ross, right? And she ended up suing 50 Cent and won. And also, apparently, she owns a boutique, but she also lives in a nice home by Rick Ross. But I mean, I don't see the big deal, because I mean, it's like Rick Ross. I mean, if he got it and that's what he wants to do, and he still wants to take care of his baby mama, even though his kid's grown with her, I mean, that's on him, right? That's on him. But nonetheless, SHARELLE is basically spreading it as though she's a porn star and she's this and that. And I just don't understand, because there was a segment with the ladies in which at least half of them raised their hand that they've all had sex on camera with their man or with an ex or with somebody. So obviously you would feel violated, you would feel embarrassed, you would feel disgusted if somehow those tapes, if that media ever got out. And even Chad Ochocinco's fiance, on and off fiance, SHARELLE, admitted that she's got provocative images and things on, either her phone or Chad Ochocinco's phone. She can't help it that the dude that she messed with, that Rick Ross's ex messed with, that he was insecure because he was dealing with somebody who obviously her ex was way more successful than him, had way more millions than him, and he wanted to do something to be like, hey, I got your chick, right? Is a form. And see, these people think that they're shaming people. Too bad the Revenge P is not what it is now, to where there's laws in place and you can do jail time depending on some of these states and what they, find, due to their statutes and things. But it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. And my biggest issue is y'all sit there with YESJULZ, who is known for having quite the reputation with these athletes. Most notably, and the most rumored one, is rumors of her and LeBron James back when he played on the Miami Heat, right? And depending on who you talk to, some people allege that they still, they still might have been dealing with each other, right? Even though he's on the Lakers. So that rumor has been around for a long time, meaning she does not give a bleep about any of y'all men or any of whether y'all single, dating, married, whatever, engaged, whatever, if she feels she's got an opportunity, because I saw how Tyreek Hill and all them and how the boxer reacted when she came into the frame. And I was like, oh, I was like, they must have, I was like, so the talk around the shop is this chick. So who knows who else? Like it's just, it already sets the tone, but you're taking one sex tape, one revenge P tape, and holding this against Rick Ross's ex? Like, it's just so lame. And then, Ashley, I was not expecting you to be this messy. Talking about, because Portia, who is, with the retired boxer, is now working under Allure Realty, which is Sharelle's real estate brokerage company, and she wanted to show Rick Ross's ex a home. And Sharelle was trying to be shady, trying to act like she doesn't have the money, she can't afford it, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, how do you know what somebody has? And then you admit that you pay attention to what the blogs say, but yet you're in the blogs. If we Google you right now in the blogs, we're going to Google the millionth time that you and Chad Ochocinco broke up because you allege he cheated on you. And you told the single women in the comments, make sure he doesn't bring something back. Only for you to be back with him conveniently as the show's back on. Make it make sense. Y'all did all that nonsense, all that foolishness. And the other thing I wanted to really hone in on, y'all, is these women who have basically manifested these men in their lives, and they're never going to go anywhere. Starting with Kodak Black's on-again, off-again girlfriend, right? That he has 2 kids with, basically, it looks like 2 under 2 is what it looks like. And I was confused as to why we were 22 years old and why are we putting a $35,000 deposit on a chain? No. For a baby, y'all. For a baby who is not going to care about any of that stuff. There are so many nice things that you can get for I was just completely floored. I'm like, Kodak Black is not even worth that much for y'all to be flexing like, let's drop 100G here, 100G there. No. And you're not his only baby mama, and he's still out here in these streets allegedly, and I believe the last time I saw him, he was hanging with Solange, Beyonce's sister. So it's like, what are you doing? And so she claims she's a rapper. I've never heard of her, y'all. I'm sorry, I haven't. But the whole point is, she said that she had always been a fan of him. And she met him at a concert when she was in high school, when she was underage. And then when she was quote unquote of age, he DM'd her. But you got 2 toddlers, basically 2 kids under 2 or whatever, and you're 22 years old. So y'all do the math. If, allegedly the waiting till 18 actually happened. And then we have Sharelle. And so now it makes sense why she does the most over Chad Ochocinco and why she's not going to go anywhere and why she also has a child with him, right? Because Chad, I think, in total has like 8 kids or something, right? She said that she was a big Chad Ochocinco fan growing up in school and would cut out jersey dresses with Chad Ochocinco in his, in his jersey and this and that. So she basically manifested Chad Ochocinco. She just thought she was going to manifest this luxury lifestyle. And it seems like the luxury lifestyle she's presenting on Netflix is not the real luxury lifestyle. If allegedly Chad Ochocinco is wanting for, her to fly Frontier and Spirit Airlines, right? Unless she's paying out of her own money. And then we see in the trailer that Chad Ochocinco and his business manager wants 25% stake in something that Sharelle is going to be presenting in the future. And it's just like, girl, but I know what y'all going to say. Chad Ochocinco, he's got it, da-da-da-da. They're just doing this for TV. No. Chad Ochocinco is very cheap, though, too. And I think he owns some McDonald's and this and that. But it's interesting. He's cheap, but he likes to flex on his kids and things. Like, he'll show that stuff when it's like a holidays and things. Like, everybody gets into like a whole Chanel, frenzy of, gifts and all these things. So I don't know. Some of it's just weird. And then they FaceTimed him because they were trying to figure out why Chad Ochocinco was not at this opening that all of the other WAGS husbands and boyfriends were at. And he said, I got to prepare for Nightcap. You know, Nightcap pays a lot of money, and said that he has to do it for an hour. And Tyreek Hill was like, you can do that show from anywhere or whatever. And Chad was like, you know, that show plays a lot of money. So all those stunts that y'all be falling for with Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharpe, that there's beef, that there's drama, that there's issues. No. Chad Ochocinco is telling you right then and right there that he makes too much money from Nightcap to ever let that go. So nonetheless, all these stunts, all of the back and forth with him and Sharelle, all of it was fake news to generate interest for this show, because it seems like Chad Ochocinco is going to have a very dominant presence on this show, y'all. Just like he did on Selling Tampa, which is why and now knowing that basically Sharelle's been obsessed with this dude since she was a child, she's not going anywhere. She is not going anywhere. She's going to find a way to make it work for herself with the cheating and everything else. That is why she's trying to be BFF with Kodak Black's on again, off again baby mama, who at the end of the episode got into an altercation with Kodak Black's, I guess, alleged other baby mama. Like it's just too much. It is just too much. But you are trying to hold Rick Ross's ex-girlfriend to some ridiculous standard. Can you make it make sense? But you are all up in YESJULZ's face as if you don't want her to sleep with your man. Like, make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. But I mean, that was pretty much the episode. And the other thing I wanted to put on Sharelle as well is all this judging, but yet people can come for you for allegedly cheating on your ex-husband to be with Chad Ochocinco. And now all of it comes full circle, y'all. It comes absolutely full circle as to why you'll go hard in the paint for this dude, and why you recently said on a podcast that you're still sleeping with him and they're not, quote, officially back together. I guess that's going to be for next season, right? If the show gets greenlit, that you and Chad are, quote, working out your issues, but you're still sleeping together anyways. No. And it's okay for you to be out here twerking, putting your butt up out in the air in front of other couples and this and that, and acting a certain type of way. Like, I don't like this gang up mean girl type of behavior. I understand it's a reality show. I understand you have to produce drama. You have to produce content and this and that. But right off the bat, just singling out Rick Ross's baby mama is so lame. She literally has not done anything to anybody, and basically you're basing your beef off of what the blogs say and hearsay. You have not confronted her if she allegedly did ever say anything about you. You didn't ever confront her about it to her face. You just wanted to humiliate her on camera from a sex tape that was leaked years ago. We're talking about a 50 Cent and Rick Ross feud. Do you know how many years ago that was? And that's what you're holding on to. Meanwhile, there's been nothing that we've heard about this lady ever since that is, you know, and even with that being said, it's still releasing Revenge P. So people aren't going to be feeling 50 Cent after that. You could be a power fan all you want to, and like his messiness on the gram all you want to, but 50 Cent at the end of the day still has problematic things about him. How he treats one of his baby mamas is very telling. How he treats one of his kids is very telling. And the stupid beef and obsession that he has with the Rick Ross and the Ja Rules of the world, just, you know, beefing just to beef, it just ain't it. Like, at your big age, grow up. Grow up. But nonetheless, if that's what you want to hold on to, it is what it is. But that's all that I got for that first episode. Let me know what y'all think. Did y'all watch this show, Wags to Riches? Did you see the first episode? Because it's only pertaining to the first episode, y'all. I've started the second episode, and I'll figure out later how I want to approach this. But I have a feeling where I know where the show is going to go, and I'm going to drag it when it gets there, because I feel like we're getting there now. Oh, real quick, the one thing I wanted to say, I love Amari Stoudemire and his ex-wife. I love their energy. I love their aura. Not sure why they broke up, but they seem to be on really good terms. And I don't know. Maybe they'll get back together one day. I don't know. But I just love, you know, she might be my favorite character, actually. I thought it was going to be Ashley based off of what I saw of her on WAGS, but I had to knock her down because I did not like the behavior that was displayed in the first episode, but I am feeling everything about Amari Stoudemire's ex-wife. She is poised, she is class, she is confident, she's all about her business and everything else. She is always going to, she's not going to choose sides. She's going to listen to everybody's side and an opinion before making her own opinion and everything else. She's not with the mess up until this point, and I am here for it. That is how a mature woman moves, right? Not this high school clique stuff, not this BS stuff, just to dislike somebody, just to dislike them. And it's for, you know, I'm just here for it. So I just wanted to say that as well. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.